We're here at the first place box event. You played today. What do you play today?
Brave Kashtira.
Very nice deck. Do you think Brave's going to be the way to go for cash in the future?
Yeah, I believe so, because it's the only way to play through Nib with this deck, and it's good against Eclipse if all they have is an Eclipse on their turn.
Yeah, cash can't really play through and make a negate, so that makes sense. Any shout outs you want to give today?
I want to give a shout out to my team, East Coast Games, and I want to give a shout out to my buddy Cody, who lent me a bunch of the stuff while I'm waiting for my mail to come in.
Mail days,
Yeah.
best days.
It's terrible.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and well, show us what you got.
All right, so the standard, 3 Unicorn, 3 Fenrir. I'm only on 2 Rise Heart. A lot of decks play 3. I'd rather just search this. I don't really want to open it half the time. And I needed to make room for the adventure, and I'm on 1 Scareclaw. I'm not playing the tier limit guy.
Because you're poor?
Because I'm poor, yeah. Don't own any. Real, I know. Ignore these, like whatever. No, I want to play. I want to either play the tier limit guy or the Scareclaw. The mill is irrelevant in this deck, and is only good if you're milling your opponent if you already have a Rise Heart or they're under Shifter. And the main reason for this guy is because this outs Baguska.
Yeah, I like him too.
And funny enough, I beat a Runic Stun deck because I could attack with his under Messenger piece. So that was cool. The Avenger stuff, I'm on 3 Temple, 1 Griffin, and then I'm just playing 2 Rights and the Fateful and the Draco back. I wanted to cut it down as close to 40 as possible. I think I'm at 42. And this at 2 is fine. And I even side one of these out a lot of time going second because this just turns into that, so.
Makes sense. You can also add back from Grave.
Exactly, you can get it back really easily, so. 3 Lava Golem, because this card's insane. It's really good for board break. Any deck that can play Lava Golem or Sphere Mode should be playing it. You play it in Kashtira over Sphere Mode in most scenarios because this will trigger in standby phase. It activates so that you can also, then you can resolve your Fenrir or your Unicorn effects. And it's good for time, I guess, to an extent. Hand Traps. This card, which just wins games. This for to block Eclipse. And then this card, mostly just because it gives me more access to Baron. I was going to try Reaper Cherries, but I just decided on this for the extra negate. This didn't come up that often. I used this to make Baron twice, I believe. But beyond that, yeah. Like, this could be anything else. I think this is better than Imperm in this deck, though, because it's a level 3 tuner, so you can use it with Baron. Plus, you can discard it under Shifter, so.
That makes sense.
Then we got the planets. 3 Theosis. You play 3 of this, you have to, because it's just consistency. It lets you draw your engine, lets you draw get to Unicorn, which wins you the game. This, because it's just an insanely good extender. It's also good to banish off Rise Heart to get back a guy that you have banished, so. I'm only on 2 Birth. Because I don't think you need 3, and you don't want to draw multiples of this card, ever.
That makes sense. I mean, I see 2 and 3 is fairly personal.
I usually side out one of these going second, because it's just a card you just don't want. You want to search it in most scenarios, so. Terraforming. Haven't played it since I started playing the deck. Haven't seen it, haven't drawn it. Nope, doesn't exist.
You'll call that Thomas luck.
Yeah. This could be set rotation, I'd be fine with it. And like if I play like Necro Valley or something like that. This card's great. This card is amazing. This card gets me all my side deck cards. It's not like it's just really good for getting your side deck cards, and you always have things you can banish from your extra deck to resolve it. So, and then the 1 Big Bang, which you have to play just for the combos. This card sucks to draw, but it is what it is. It's not like a complete brick, so.
Yeah, it's still pretty good.
Yeah. My 1 Synchro. I played just the Baron just to block Nibs, Eclipse, if I open a very weird hand.
If you have 2 Ash Blossoms, wow.
Exactly.
The combo.
2 Shangri-La, obviously, and 2 Rise Heart. If the mirror wasn't a thing to be worried about, I would only ever play 1 of this because you never really make 2 in a game for more room, but like you just have the room and why not? Same with this. Because like if I get one of these out and they out it, I usually will never make another one. I'll just make other XYZs that'll help me push through game and stuff like that. This is mainly for if you play the mirror.
Yeah, you have to.
You have to play 2 of it.
Yeah.
Like it's just because they're always going to go. If you only play 1 of this, they're always just going to go after it. The one I only play 1 of that because it's only really good going first. You don't really make it often going second. The battle effect hardly ever comes up, and usually if you're going second, you have to clear the board and be in a winning state and be able to commit 2 guys to make this one guy that is not an inherent, not a negate or anything like that, not an interrupt on their turn. So you don't make it that often. I never make this card, but I'm also not playing the Cherubini play, which I do want to play it. I just didn't have access to a Cherubini.
You made it versus me, that I nipped you.
Did I?
I think you were going to. I'm not sure. I think you made it.
What was I doing with it, though? I don't remember what I was doing with it if I made it.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I actually can't remember. I don't know why. Like, this card just never came up. It's only good for the Cherubini play. Or if you play against, like, back row decks, it's good in that sense, so. This card's not good. This will be Cherubini when I get my Cherubini and everything like that, so. But, like, this card doesn't really do much. It's good if you get them low enough, but, like, in most scenarios, if you get them low, you're just killing them anyways.
Just a pretty card.
Yeah. This card was pretty good, actually.
Oh, that's what you made. Yeah, you made this.
Yeah, and I stole your guy, then you nibbed me. That's right. Yeah. This card's actually pretty good. It's good in the mirror. It's just good in general to take cards that are a pain in the ass that I need to get them off the board type thing. So.
Some people are playing 2 of it.
Yeah, if I expected a lot more mirrors, I would probably play 2.
That makes sense.
But I just don't expect a lot of mirrors matches half the time. Not here, at least. My MVP. This is the best card in my extra deck. This card.
Is that an ultra rare?
Yeah, it's a Shonen Jump one. This card allowed me to de-shifter a Marine Sys player in game 1, and then proceed to make this, banish my shifter, so I have nothing engraved, and then on their next turn, de-shifter them again.
R.I.P. Sean.
Yeah,
That was you.
Yeah. This won me against MathMex in round 1. This beat Marine Sys in top 8. Shifter beat Marine Sys in top 8, but this card's just really, really good. This card can banish Papaya and then add back something too, so like this card's just really good. Ibly. This is just for Ibly. If I get Ibly, this is for Ibly. It's not very good, but there's not really a lot of outs to Ibly, and like at the very least, if I get this on board, maybe I can play Birth. I can do adventure plays and then tribute offer, Kashtira guy. Ibly just prevents me from doing that, so I needed something for it. This is because I play Prosperity. So you Prosperity banish this plus other cards, and then at some point you attach this to an Arise Heart, and it basically makes it so it can't be destroyed by card effects, which is really neat. So, and then the full go just for outing anything that's a problematic card, or if I can get another guy on board, turn Ibly and something else into this, and then pop a card, which then clears your board and allows you to summon your Kashtira monsters.
Makes sense.
And my side.
Cheese.
This card is really, really good in the side and not in the main. This card going first, I can use it to get this, or if I'm playing against a fusion deck, one of these. Or if I'm playing against a lab deck, a back row deck, the Duster. This card's really, really good. I'm only playing the one of this just for the thrust. This was also just for thrust. This is good for decks that D-Barry isn't good against. So like MathMech to an extent. I'd rather have this over D-Barry against MathMech. Because if you D-Barry or MathMech, they're just going to access code climb kill you. Whereas if you do this, they probably aren't going to get to very far. Or they'll attempt something and then...
Yeah, I don't think they can do very much.
Yeah, no. This is mainly for Despia and the Mirror. And then this is for the lab decks. I wanted to play this over Lightning Storm because this I just find has better. It just has better interactions against a lot of decks. It punishes them more because there was also like a bunch of Runic decks in our box events, so like this is better against Runic than Lightning Storm is. But this card's been like really good.
I think it's standard. I think it should be the standard now at this point.
Yeah. It also punishes people that are playing Adventure really bad by if you bait out the Griffin negate and then you do this, then they have to banish everything but the token. So like I like this card a lot. I think this card's better than Lightning Storm in a lot of scenarios. This never got sided in, but it's in
The theory's there.
in theory, it's good for if I'm going first post game one against a deck that relies on it. But the only time I brought this in against was, did I bring it in at all? No.
I think it'd be against like Cyber stacks.
I might have, no, because I went second against Sean, so I didn't bring this in against Marine Cess. This is not good against MathMac to an extent, because they can just XYZ to an, I don't know, so like, if they can play around it to an extent by like not just doing circular right away and everything. Like, it's not bad. I might have brought it against MathMac. I don't think I did though. All right, maybe I did. I don't know. It was round 1. I'm tired. And then the card that I never brought in.
What? For if you got sphere mode?
I expected people to sphere mode me because people had a feeling that I might be playing this deck, and it never came in because I never got sphere moded. I got eclipsed almost every match, and Eclipse is great, but I ended up winning all those games because they just couldn't push, and I drew a bunch of cards off of it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why people would. That's like a meme. This is a meme.
Yeah, but like, yeah, this card was just for sphere mode. It was just a kind of a troll. I was like, oh yeah, you give me sphere mode, sure. I'm gonna summon a 4,000 vanilla and kill you with it. But like, it never came up. I never set it in. Obviously, I wouldn't keep it in there. So, but.
Well, congratulations on your deck and congratulations on your winning, and hopefully see you next time.
Appreciate it.